Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your 2024 yearly tarot reading. I really can't believe that another year is almost upon us. Like, is it just me or are they going quicker and quicker? Now, before I jump in, I just want to express gratitude for you being here. If you're watching this video, whether it's your first time here or whether you've been with me for some portion of my 5-year journey here on YouTube, I am super grateful. I do get to do my purpose work, and it is because of you supporting me. So every like, share, comment and subscribe has made it possible, so thank you so much. So what we're going to do in this reading is we will be drawing you a guiding energy from the major arcana, which is your big theme for the year. So we'll set the tone with that. I will then be drawing you 2 tarot cards for each one of the 12 months of the year, and that's going to give us the high level energies that you can work with, and we'll be looking at the possibilities, potentials and predictions for each of the 12 months of the year. If you are intrigued as to what your year ahead holds, I am offering a limited amount of personal year ahead readings to tune in to your specific circumstances. So that will help you navigate maybe the plan changes, the unexpected events, and give you an idea as to how that may play out for you. Now, in that reading, we'll be building you a tarot wheel with guiding energies, much like we're going to do in this reading, but we go a lot deeper. This is actually my most thorough and deep reading that I do offer. So after the tarot wheel, we dive into your specific life areas. We create a spread for work, career, business, one for money, investment, finance, of course, love and relationships, and also one of your chosen areas as well. And you get to ask questions about all of those areas, and we really go deep for you. So if you would like to book one of those, there is the first link down below that will take you across to my website where you can purchase one of those readings. Now, like I mentioned, they are limited because they do take a lot of time and energy. So if you are interested in that, please do jump in sooner rather than later so I can get your reading out to you as soon as possible. So I'm wishing you an amazing 2024. May it be positive, productive, prosperous and full of abundance and happiness for you. I'm wishing you the very best with it. Of course, sending you so much love and magic. Let's jump into your reading now. Sagittarius, these are your cards for 2024. So we've got the tarot wheel here. We have a card pair from January clockwise around to December. I'll be reading those pairs for you to give you the high level energies of each of the months of the year. But I'm going to start with a major arcana, which is your big theme or your guiding energy for the year. And from what I'm seeing so far, this is your year of finding deeper fulfillment. You've got so many number 10s in this reading, and the 10s are often completion points or where things kind of come full circle. And I think that there will be some doors closing this year, but what we're really doing is making space for the new. So it just feels like a year of finding that deeper satisfaction, finding that fulfillment, clearing out the old and welcoming in the new. So let's see what your major arcana is, Sagittarius. You are working with the Hermit. Wow, okay, so that is number 9, Virgo energy in the major arcana, and it's really the energy of the inner search. And it's the inner search to deeper purpose, like coming in with that fulfillment theme that we have for you. Often the Hermit is this phase in our life where, we might have had an awakening or some kind of situation that has really brought us to this theme where, we're seeking deeper gratification and fulfillment emotionally and spiritually in our life. And after such an event or awakening, there's often a quickening in wanting to line up the areas of our life, be it our relationship or the work we do or the place we live, with our truth and with that energy that we're really feeling moving through us. So the Hermit's journey is one of the inner search to do so. and you know, you're wanting not change for change's sakes, but change that's going to bring that deeper purpose. But in this card here, I also see someone who's crossing the threshold into the sun energy, because when we start that deeper work of alignment, you know, things get brighter, more light comes in, we get more growth. And you know, yes, growth curves can be challenging, but they also bring, you know, so much fulfillment, so much learning, and you know, they open new doors as well. Like, life gets richer this year. This is your year to the fulfilled, rich life. That's what I'm really feeling for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's draw you a keyword. This is your keyword to work with, and of course you might want to include this, you know, on your vision board or your journaling as well. It's turned over and it's efficiency. Okay, well maybe, you know, that is why some of these doors are closing. It's like this is time for making things more streamlined, more efficient in your life. Now that sounds kind of not so spiritual and a little bit more business-like, but the work of alignment, you could say, is an efficiency, because it's, you know, through trimming away what doesn't, you know, match us, or we've outgrown, or doesn't vibrationally kind of align with us, we, you know, we do actually invite in more of that energy that does align us, and it is a more efficient process, right? So you're being asked to almost close the doors that need to close, or let the energy go that wants to go, to make your life more efficient, more smooth sailing. You know, it feels like it'll flow better. So that is a very interesting energy there. Okay, let's jump into the card pairs for you, Sagittarius. So I'm going to start with January for you, and I've got there's also, you know, quite a few Cups cards in the first quarter of your year. I'm starting off January with the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So in January, you might be reflecting on, you know, some loss or disappointment, or the parts of your life that maybe aren't performing or growing or giving you the 3 of Cups joy or satisfaction that you are hoping for. So there might be a reflection period, given the Hermit is your overarching guiding energy, or there might actually be a real, you know, loss or grief that you are actually navigating. So the 5 of Cups can talk about, you know, where we might have to release or let go a relationship, or, you know, a job that's not really matching our energy, or, you know, maybe you've gone through the loss of a pet or a loved one. But whatever this energy is, you know, we're asked to feel it all. But remember, the emotional charge is just energy in motion, emotion. We want to feel it all, and then we want to allow it to move through us. I really feel that this is a reflection point on, you know, this declaration that you might be making to yourself in January, like your New Year's resolution, that you're not going to sit in the 5 of Cups anymore. If you have been through a hardship, or you're feeling the heavier energies of grief or loss, and of course we're in a world at the moment where there's just so much of that, but within your personal life, you can work to bring in more joy, more love, harmony, and satisfaction. So the journey that you're going to embark on this year, Sagittarius, is the gateway to the 9 of Cups. You have the opportunity to move towards, you know, deeper, let's say, well, it's a wish fulfillment card, but deeper contentment and satisfaction. But it is often through the portal of release, and often through the portal of letting go. So that's what I really feel like. January is your point of change, where you start a hermit's journey and that process of fulfillment and alignment. But yes, there might be some, you know, grieving as well, because change, you know, always brings up the emotions as well. February, 4 of Cups and the King of Swords. So kind of continuing that theme, the Aquarian energy of February is asking you to take a zoom out and see the big picture here, and get strategic, maybe get efficient in this process. And, you know, when we sort of take a zoom out and we try to detach a little bit emotionally, 4 of Cups, we can see how the dots have joined in our life to bring us to the point where we are. But also we can use, you know, that as a very good marker of, if we keep doing the same thing, the type of energy that will perpetuate in our life. So this is a reflection point of change to make those efficient, you know, those efficient changes that are going to bring you to the kind of future that you want. Hindsight is your foresight. By looking back at what you've gotten so far we can get a good gauge on what we will get. So with that information, you can make the strategic changes that will bring transformation to your life. That is the King of Swords energy, Four of Cups for me. So the King of Swords is also asking you, what is your unique path? What is your unique energy signature that you want to leave in the world, and where might that not be being expressed? Because the Four of Cups can be where we're a little bit detached or a little bit bored or complacent, or, you know, again, it's that I'm not feeling that Three of Cups energy. And especially if you have been through sort of a grief or a loss or a reflection period in January, I think this is where you sort of fire back up into the King energy. I'm ready to make those mature changes that will get me back to creation, get me back to joy, love, celebration, and those types of energy. So you might be feeling like this in a specific situation, or it's your job or your relationship, but I really feel that this is where you make that declaration, I'm going to change it. You might also be dealing with an Aquarius, you know, or maybe sort of feeling out of love or detached from an Aquarius energy here. That is also possible here. But it's really about getting that eagle eye perspective that it's change for, you know, change always, plan A, moving forward. So in your March, I have the Aries energy of the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So you might be dealing with an Aries, or this could also be your fire sign energy coming through. Now, the Queen of Wands is a determination energy to manifest the new, depicted by the Ace of Wands. So we're wanting to manifest passionate, inspired, new potential into our life, but it's coming in with our first 10 in this reading, 10 of Swords. So it could be that what you've been reflecting on last month, you actually decide to complete in your March, right? The Ten of Swords can often be the letting go of a long-term situation. It can be where a situation becomes, you know, heavy or starts to sort of burn us out, and that's the last straw for the release. So I think it's all been building up to this point. Sometimes the Ten of Swords can feel like, you know, like a deception or a betrayal, whether it's the fact that you might have overstayed in this situation and it has become heavy, or, you know, there is actually a situation like that playing out here. There is a door to close, but you are being reminded that it gives way to the light. This is one of the first thresholds that you actually cross in your hermit's journey here, okay? This is the first cave that you come out of, and it's through the fiery energy of determination of the Queen of Wands that you do so. So you're being encouraged to take the action of the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy. Sometimes we have to make a calculated move. Sometimes we have to take a leap of faith, but we should do so by following our instincts. Okay, so that is your March. In your April, we see the Four of Cups again, right? So there's more sort of reevaluation here on this journey to fulfillment. It's coming in with the Four of Wands. So the themes that I'm getting here is that you might be feeling a little bit unsatisfied with the level of abundance or stability, security in your life, because the fours are all foundational energies. Spoiler alert, the Four of Wands comes back in November, and I feel that by November, you've really reached a big milestone towards this, okay? So, you know, yes, we've got, you know, a bit of a start here of the reflection and maybe not really feeling it, but it really figures out, you know, in that second half of the year for you. So, again, you're kind of feeling in this period where, you know, there's detachment, like nothing's doing it for me, you know, I'm not feeling that growth, that joy. I want to get back to the Four of Wands where we feel the sense of belonging, we are earning the money that we want, things are happy, things are fulfilling. You might be seeing 1111 a lot this month, and if you are, that is a sign from your guides. What are you thinking about in that exact moment, or what are you doing in that exact moment? Because there's information, there's intel in there for the moves that you do need to make. So, you know, this is all about building towards a greater sense of stability, a greater sense of security. You might also be getting an offer here, be it an offer of romance or an invitation proposal to something here, but I feel that you might say no or, you know, you might have to reevaluate based on the themes that are coming up for you. May, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So here we are deciding, you know, in May to replan the future. And you want that expansion, Sagittarius. The Two of Wands is getting ready to leave comfort zones, to get out there, to make those moves. And there's a theme with the Six of Pentacles of wanting to receive the energy of the pentacle. Like I said, it could be abundance themes or stability or security, or getting back into control here in some way. Sometimes the Six of Pentacles for me is a tables turning energy, flipping the power balance. So it might be that, you know, in your work or how you make money, like Pentacles themes, you feel like somebody else is always in control, or somebody else is always controlling when I get that pay rise, when I move up the ranks, you know, how much work I need to do, the hours I need to do. So I just feel this is you going, you know what, I want to be the boss, I want more control, and I'm willing to make the changes and decisions and the leaps of faith to get there. Because you do have so much potential, and I think there's an awakening, Sagittarius, to your potential in May, and you might be willing to make some big moves to do that. You might be willing to look further afield, whether that is geographically further afield and making moves to expose and open yourself to new opportunities, or whether that is metaphorically further afield, where you might be applying for roles that push your envelope, that you might feel are just at the edge of your skill set. But we all know, you know, that change and transformation happens, you know, at the edge or outside of our comfort zone. So that's the theme here. There might even be, you know, travel for, you know, an interview, or, you know, travel to meet some kind of opportunity with that Two of Wands. So you're making future plans, and I really feel that you're getting ready to execute on them in May. June, okay, June brings the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the Nine of Swords can be some stress or tension. Sometimes it's the mental overwhelm, you know, when we are about to move forward, Knight of Wands, you know, towards whatever it is that you've been planning or wanting. Like, I think there's almost like a stay or go, you know, do I accept what I have, or do I go for something bigger and better? And I think you decide to seize the wand of the future. You decide to seize the wand of the new opportunities. But that doesn't mean to say that it doesn't come without, you know, some thoughts that come up, some fears, some insecurities, or, you know, some worries and anxieties of how this is going to play out. So whenever we get energies like the Nine of Swords, we're reminded to come back to, you know, the energy in the heart and the intuition, what we're really feeling, and stay grounded during the process, because at the end of the day, we're not our thoughts, and we shouldn't over-identify with them, that the true information is found intuitively in the body. So your grounding practices, being in flow states, you know, your self-care is really, really important for you in June. But ultimately, you're moving forward to new territory. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a messenger of opportunity. You might be in conversation for a new beginning, because I'm looking to July where you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like things are really formulating. Yes, for some of you, this could be romance, because the Knight of Wands can be somebody who's making you a passionate offer. Whether that is a passionate offer of let's do this, let's have a relationship, or that's a passionate offer of a work career situation that just gets the sparks going, gets the energy, the enthusiasm, like you can feel the growth in this. But whatever it is, the Knight of Wands for me is always uncharted territory. It's where you haven't gone before, and that's why the Nine of Swords is coming up, because, you know, the ego is always going to rear its head and go, I want to keep you safe by keeping you in the known and what you know. But the other part of you is going, nah, I'm getting on the horse and going for it, you know, bye. So I think that you're going to move forward. I really do. And Sagittarius, I did forget to say that is your minor arcana. So it's like the move is yours, you know, it's your choice to make that move. And I think that you'll step into your power and do it. So July, Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got another like challenge aspect with a really positive aspect, like the last month. But I feel that whatever you were,
trying to, let's say, like trying to make firm and materialize last month, this is where we either sign a contract, or it shows up, or it's the real deal, because this is the physical manifestation of a new beginning that's going to be your next cycle. 5 of Wands can be where energetically we're kind of burning out a little bit in the process, or there might be a lot of things to sort out. There might be some opinions and naysayers around you as well with the 5 of Wands. Again, tune back into what you really want. And, this is really reminding you to drop anything that's draining your energy and really come back to the reason and focus that you wanted this in the first place, okay? And it could even be that it's a bit of competition, a bit of rivalry, around securing this as well. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles can be a new solid commitment, a new job contract, a new rental home or a home to purchase, some kind of, a client win, a payout. It's some kind of physical solid opportunity that opens a new door to a new path for you. So it's a very exciting energy, but we've seen that I think it kind of moves you to new territory out of your comfort zone, and that is what you will have to manage and mitigate in the process. August. 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So we see our next 10 show up in this reading. I said there were quite a few. There's more to come. And, we've got the 4 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Swords can talk about a period of rest and recovery that is needed, especially if you have been going through change, or feels like you might have been a little bit on the edge of your seat the last few months with this new opportunity that you've been trying to seal the deal on. So it can be rest and recovery, needing to take a pause to re-strategize or get the clarity on the way forward and to execute your plan. Or the 4 of Swords can be where you might be in a waiting period. The 10 of Pentacles can be waiting for money, waiting for a payout. You could be waiting also, 10 of Pentacles, for like a home to be built or renovated, or to come into fruition. Like if we talked about the Ace of Pentacles being the first seed of that new beginning, there could be the next month you're sort of waiting for that to fully take hold here with the 10 of Pentacles. Ultimately, the 10 of Pentacles is a really positive energy, but in the context of where I've preceded it with the Ace of Pentacles, it could be that you've got that offer on the table and now you're actually closing a door, leaving a job, leaving a family home, needing to leave the place that or location maybe that your family are in with the 10 of Pentacles, and you might be needing 4 of Swords to get a plan to how you might deliver that message, because the 3 of Swords is kind of holding over you here, and that can be again a little bit of a severing ties, a little bit of a heartbreak, a little bit of a disappointment, loss. But it feels like, again, remember your hermit's journey. This is the journey of finding deeper fulfillment and, evolving and expanding. And even though we might really like and enjoy, what that situation is, sometimes we do actually even need to let go or move on, or, just put on pause for a while. Certain situations that we might love and enjoy, but might not be supporting us in achieving what we want to achieve. So it's like, I can come back to it. I can come back to living in the same place as my family, or, finding a job of passion, that's just, enjoyment's purpose. But for now, it almost feels like we're making strategic moves, okay? So that's your 4 of Swords, and I feel like if you take some more time to yourself to pause and reflect and meditate, contemplate, or do what you enjoy, whatever way it goes down for you, you'll get the insight that you need to make the right decision. That's another number 4. You've also got a lot of number 4s, and that's again, so it's 4s and 10s, because I'm a numbers person, that really are about the foundational energies that will take you to, the long game, the stability, the security, the abundance. So we're kind of making changes, like foundational changes, so that we know that we're going to lock that in. September. Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So here I see you back working really confidently and really carving out this kind of new path for yourself. There could be a real win for you in work. You could be rewarded or celebrated for a job well done, promoted, pay rised. The Three of Cups is growth, it's expansion. For those of you that are in business, that's going really well. You might be working hard, yes, but you're happy in your work because the Pentacles are starting to add up, like great savings energy, great skill development energy. If you want to sign up for a course or, enroll in some kind of professional development, all those themes are here. So yeah, growth, celebration. And the Three of Cups, I often say, is often like where we, if you have been planting the seeds, and we see that there's a bit of a process that's been going on, Sagittarius, this is where you reap the harvest. This is where you've got some results, you've got some runs on the board, you've got some, outcomes. And, you're really proud of that. And it's as a result of the time, effort, energy, and hard work and investment that you've put into it. Three of Cups are sometimes linked to great times with friendships, celebrations, engagements as well. And again, it's a result of the fact that you've been diligently, creating that. The Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I have to say that the next couple of months are really, really awesome in terms of romance, love and relationships, romance, family themes. So you might, like the themes here, you might move in with a partner, retire with a partner, happily, build a house with a partner, add to your family, whether it's pets, or children, adopted children, extended family, you know what I mean? You may meet somebody, the Lovers, it's very much a soul partnership energy. For those of you that are, already in partnership, this is an energy of it going well and it may be ascending to another level. It's a real harmonious home family, harmonious family energy. The Ten of Pentacles, let's not forget, can really be around abundance and, prosperity. Some of you might be, getting your retirement funds, or there might be a family inheritance that's paid out. It feels like there is some really beautiful investment or, financial security here that you're achieving in this time. And it might be because you're joining forces with somebody. Let's do this as a team. So fantastic relationships, relationships, family, home, abundance energies. And I was just going to say that the Lovers, as well as a partnership energy, like before it was known as that in the tarot, it was one of the biggest choice cards, but choices around matters of the heart, which relationships and family and sometimes the home that we live in are. So you might be making a decision to, expand your home positively in some way. And if so, the energy of balance and harmony is around that. So that's a really gorgeous energy, Sag. In November, the theme just continues. We've got out another number 10 and another number 4. 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Now, I'll have to say, this is very supportive energy of marriage and engagement, whether it's yours or, attending one. You might be a parent and wanting, your child to get married or get engaged. That energy is there. For others of you, like the 4 of Wands and 10 of Cups, could be a move or relocation to somewhere that feels like your best life, whether that's, city to country or country to city, whatever does it for you, that is this energy. Again, if you're seeing 1111, trust that. It's really guiding you in that time. For others of you that are really on this journey, but, you're not near your, let's say, your final version of your abundant, blessed, best, rich life, whatever it is, there's a milestone reached this month. There's a milestone reached, whether it's like, my savings are going really well because I want to buy that home, I want to do that relocation, or we want to have a wedding or some kind of, goal to do with house, home, family, we've got a milestone reached, or you actually do the thing. It's a beautiful energy. It's such a happiness energy as well. So like the months of October and November are just all about happy events and achieving and getting those results and outcomes. Remember, this is your year of fulfillment after all. And December, capping off the year, High Priestess with the Knight of Pentacles. So I've got a Virgo energy coming through in High Priestess. So strong intuition energy around you. Trust your intuition in December. I mean, you should always trust it, but it feels like it's heightened this month. The Knight of Pentacles is about preparing and planning for the future again. So yes, it might not be the sexiest of energies, but you might have an insight around a plan, an investment, or a new beginning. And if so, you're being asked to pursue that, because we plant one pentacle and we end up again with the 10 of Pentacles. Like, it can be really abundant and lucrative long term. So work with the Virgo energy, which is, let's not forget, the energy coming through in your major arcana, which is, you know, methodical, prepared, organized, detailed. And if we really take that approach, I think that you're going to make some really good decisions here. Now, the High Priestess is often associated with revealing truth or knowledge or insight in the right time. So you might sort of get a tip off or get an intuition about something to pursue. Again, if you do, you know, pursue that, because this is actually the gift of intuition that is really, you know, giving you that outcome. You might also be planning for something like a holiday or, you know, a business plan or something like that. And if so, be guided by fact, logic, but also intuition and emotional intelligence. So strong finish to the year. So gorgeous energies. I'm going to pull you an oracle card from the Divine Abundance Oracle to close this out, Sag, and let's see what we get. I actually forgot to pull it for, for Leo. Don't tell Leo that I forgot their oracle card. And if you've watched the Leo, because you've got Leo in your chart, sorry, but let's pull it for you now. Okay. Ooh, delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So what it's saying is, like, we need to set intentions and we need to take the actions. But if we don't let go of, let's say, expectation or how it's going to come to us, what it's going to look like, then sometimes we stay in a bit of a delusion. Okay, I can't leave you with that one, Sag. I'm going to draw you another one. Oh, gosh. Oh. I couldn't have said it better myself. Let's get a zoom on this. So we've seen in that card that surrender and intention are the way forward. And now I've just pulled the surrender card, and it says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. So there's this real energy, like I said, there's going to be some doors closing. There's going to be some letting go, even if it's letting go of what might be bringing you some level of happiness. You're leveling up this year, and the ego can push back on that. And it can feel like, you know, an ego death, or it can feel like part of us is kind of dying, we're letting something go. But it opens the way to, you know, the next level, to evolving, to expansion. So we are letting go of control, how things are going to show up, the expectations, and letting a bit of the magic of the universe come through in 2024. And it's through action, intention, but also surrender that you get the best result this year, with a dose of efficiency as well. Let's not forget that. So Sagittarius, that is your 2024 yearly tarot reading. I'm absolutely loving doing these readings. Now, don't forget to check back in on it across the year as well. It's really amazing how when you listen to readings in hindsight, they often make that much more sense, especially when they are, you know, a future prediction or tune-in. So check back in. I'll be using this energy to bring through the readings throughout the year as well. Remember, if you would like to get your own personalized version of this reading, and it's not just the tarot wheel, as I've explained in the intro, we go into all your life areas as well. You will find that link down below. And I'm just wishing you an incredible year. May it be, you know, prosperous, productive, and just full of love and magic. I will see you back here very soon. Looking forward to another year with you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing your energy here. Take very good care of yourself. Bye for now.